This is Alan Bush with ADMIS with the daily financial forecast for Thursday, July 9th. Starting out with the stock index futures, we are seeing prices sharply higher this morning. This primarily due to a rebound in Chinese equity markets. In fact, one of their indices advanced 6% in the overnight trade, which was the best gains since 2009 for this particular index. Also, we are seeing some support from the Fed's minutes from the June meeting that were a bit dovish on balance, even though some analysts thought they were hawkish. My feeling is that overall they were dovish, suggesting that the Fed will not be able to raise interest rates anytime soon. So once we see a resolution one way or the other to the Greek IMF situation, I think the bull market will resume for stock index futures. And I think we can see some new historical highs for the Dow and the S&P. Now this may take a while, may take till the end of the year, but we have not seen the end of the bull market for stock index futures. Now moving over to the currencies, we are seeing the yen under some pressure. This due to flight to quality long liquidation. There seems to be a bit of a better tone to the Greek IMF talks. Of course, there is a new deadline set for Sunday, and it looks like there may be some type of resolution. Right now, some of the analysts that are watching this very carefully thinking that there is at least a 50% chance that there will be, a better than 50% chance that there will be some type of resolution to this crisis, and I would tend to agree. So longer term, still thinking that the dollar index will work lower. From time to time, of course, there may be some flight to quality buying, as we have seen over the last week or so, but in the long run, the dollar is likely to continue to trade lower since it has topped out from several months ago, as the Fed apparently is in no mood or is not in a position to raise interest rates anytime soon, in spite of, from time to time, some of the hawkish rhetoric that we do get from some Fed governors. Also, the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar higher today, being supported by higher energy prices. Also, the Australian a little bit better, also due to an improving job situation. Now, moving over to the interest rate markets, we are seeing flight to quality longs being liquidated, especially at the long end of the curve. I think we are very close to topping out for this week or so, week and a half recovery series of strength that we have seen in the 30-year bonds. Also, once the Greek IMF situation is resolved, I think we can see a new push down for the long end of the curve as far as the 30-year bonds is concerned, and I would expect new lows for the 30-year bonds possibly within the next couple of months. But either way, I think the main trend is lower for the 30-year Treasury bond futures. So good trading, everyone, and remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.